What is up, guys? It is 6:31 a.m. on Thursday, August 28th, and I have a 4 to 7 mile run depending on how I feel. I have class at 9:30. I just stretched out a little bit in my room, and now I'm just gonna drive to a spot like 5 minutes down the road, and then we're gonna get right into this run. Let's do it. Just hit my first mile, 11 minutes, 35 seconds. My knee feels all right. It feels okay. I've been running with the knee sleeve on, and it felt so weird. It felt like my knee was popping. So I put down the knee sleeve. I take 3 steps, and my knee's perfectly fine. So now I'm running without the knee sleeve. It's just down around my ankles, and my knee feels so much better. It's weird. So anyways, we're gonna keep going. Probably just gonna do 3 or 4 miles today. I really don't want to hurt my knee. I'm gonna give myself a good rest over the next 2 days, so I'll check in soon. What a great start to the day, guys. It is 7:48 right now. I did 4.58 miles at an average pace of 11 minutes, 21 seconds. My average heart rate was about 137, and it took me a total of 52 minutes. I felt pretty good. Once I removed the knee sleeve from my knee and just put it down on my leg, I felt way better, felt way smoother, did not hurt at all. Now we're just walking backwards for a couple minutes just to help the knees out and everything. I hope to be able to swim later, and I might get a little shoulder workout in if I can. I'm pretty sore because I had like 9 days off from the gym. So my last workouts have beat me up a little bit, but it's all right. We're gonna push through it and get a lot of rest tonight. Tonight, I really want to get 8 hours of sleep, just really good sleep. I'll take like 6 milligrams of melatonin and some magnesium glycinate before bed, and just shut off all my screens within like an hour and a half of me going to sleep. Hopefully just read before bed, pray, and then I should get some good sleep, get some good rest, and hopefully recover well. But it's a very good start to the day. I gotta go home, shower. I have class at 9:30, and then yeah, I have 3 classes today. I have an hour and 45-minute break in between every single one. So if by any chance any of them gets out like 5 to 10 minutes early, I'm gonna head down to the pool and try to swim a little bit. Even if I only swim for like 15-20 minutes, it's better than nothing. And my shoulders and chest are pretty sore, so it would be hard to swim anyway, but something is better than nothing. I'm still holding off on the bike for a while until my knee is fully recovered, just because I'd rather ease back into it with running than biking, just because I like running a lot more and I don't have a real bike, so I just use the stationary bike. But it's gonna be a great day. And quick little message, just don't compare yourself to others. Go out there and work as hard as you can and do what you need to do. Don't worry about what other people are doing. All right, guys, real quick, I just want to say I'm already at 9,140 steps, and it's 7:56 in the morning, and then I'm going to be walking around campus. I'm probably going to DoorDash later if I can. I'm going to hit so many steps today. So this is why it's good to wake up early and just do exactly what you need to do, because you literally make so much progress so fast. All right, that was stupid to say. This is why you should wake up early and just go out there and run, go out there and go to the gym. Just start early, because I literally have already hit my step goal almost for the day, which is 10,000 a day. I've pretty much already hit my step goal, and now I'm just gonna go exceed it. So if you start the day early, you can exceed your standards and your expectations. Okay, guys, so breakfast is a raisin bagel, lightly toasted because I didn't have time to toast it fully, and some yogurt with a little bit of granola and blueberries. I also have some BPN electrolytes in my water, and I'm icing my knee, and now we're on the way to school. The bagel doesn't have anything on it, by the way. No cream cheese, no butter, no honey, nothing. Blue light glasses to protect the eyes. I'm not letting these things go bad. So I'm in one of the study rooms at school. Yeah, nice view and everything. So I don't know if I've mentioned this before. I feel like I might have. But there's 2 books that I read 1 page from every single day. The first one is Now is the Time, 170 Ways to Seize the Moment. The second one is The Way Forward by Young Pablo. And they're very short pages. I'll show you. This is Now is the Time. And this is The Way Forward. Sometimes the pages are a little bit longer, but they're pretty much just straightforward and straight to the point. But I'd like to read a page from both of them because the pages that I read today were both very good. First, I'll do Now is the Time. Now is the time to give yourself some space. Look at the walls surrounding you. Real or imaginary, they limit your potential. Push through them by using your downtime wisely. Expand your horizons. Visit new places. Develop new skills. Enrich yourself. And that is followed by a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, which says, "Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you." And now from The Way Forward. Intention is one of the most powerful forces in the universe. It sets actions into motion and gives them a direction. Words get their energy from the intention we place into them. If you want to reclaim your power, start by being intentional. I just wanted to share those because I thought that both of them were very good and meaningful. And now I'm going to my last class of the day. Time to organize the room and hang pictures. What's up, guys? So I'm filming the ending to this video a couple days later. I couldn't film a video without leaving you guys off with a message, so here it is. The message of this video is expectations. We need to set high expectations for ourselves, and we need to meet them, and the only way to meet them is by doing the work that we are required to do. Now, I used to work out with this guy. His name was Bruce. I mean, we still work out from time to time, but he's busy. He goes to a different gym, and he's a dad now, so we don't work out too often. However, Bruce was helping me with my diet about 2 years ago. And I was seeing a lot of results, and I was shedding weight, and I was looking the best I'd ever looked. And I remember I told him one day, I said, I was just telling him how happy I was and all this and how I was surprised it was working. And he looked me dead in the eyes and he said, "My boy, the results are not a surprise when you do what you are supposed to do." Now, oftentimes we don't do what we're supposed to do. So when we start to see progress, we're all happy, we're all surprised. And the reason why is because we have these expectations, but we don't hit them. And the reason why we don't hit them is because we don't do the things that are hard. So the results do not come as a surprise when you do what you are supposed to do. You just need to do what you are supposed to do, and you're going to meet those expectations that you have for yourself. We all have certain expectations for ourselves, whether we write them down, whether we say them out loud, or whether we never really even acknowledge them. We still have certain expectations, and we hit those expectations based upon our actions. If you don't have high expectations for yourself, then your actions are not going to be high output actions. If you have high expectations for yourself, you might not always hit them, but you're going to be working towards them. You are going to be putting in the work to hit them. Now, I'm trying to communicate this in a way that will make a lot of sense, but basically what I'm saying is that expectations are nothing without the work, right? If you don't put in the work, those expectations mean nothing. Now, you need to do what you are supposed to do. Maybe that's more so what the message is here. Do what you're supposed to do. Do what you're supposed to do. That's the message. I'm switching it. I'm sorry. Now I can talk a little bit more. Do what you are supposed to do. We all know what we need to do to hit the standard, to hit the expectations, to achieve our goals. But will you do it? Who are you? Are you who you say you are? Seriously, are you who you say you are? Think about that. Are you who you say you are? Are you the hard worker that you say that you are? Are you the high achiever? Are you going to be successful or not? Show me your actions. Show me your actions. Are you doing what you're supposed to do? Are you doing the thing even when it's hard? Yesterday, the last thing that I wanted to do was work out. But guess what? I still showed up. I went to the gym at 7 o'clock at night after a full day of school, after a full day of doing homework, after no relaxing. I still went to the gym when I was tired, when I was hungry, when I didn't feel like it. I went, and guess what? I went onto the bench press, and I told myself I wasn't going to bench because I wasn't in the mood. But guess what? I still went and benched, and I did 250 pounds for 8 reps. For 8 reps, and I probably could have had a 9th, but I didn't have a spotter, and yes, that's my fault. I'm well aware. But that is almost a PR for me. I've done 250 for 8 one other time. One other time. And I was feeling horrible yesterday. So imagine if I was feeling good. Imagine if I hit a spotter. I probably would have hit it for 9. My goal is to hit 250 for 10 by the end of the year. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Why? Because I do what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to run 10 miles at an 8:30 pace. Why? Because I do what I'm supposed to do. Because I show up and I run. And I do the work and I do the thing regardless of how I feel. Because the days when you don't feel like it and you still show up are just going to make you so much better on the days when you do feel like it. I'm getting fired up because so many people don't do what they're supposed to do. And it's not that hard. It's not easy, but it's simple. You show up, you put in the work, you get out, and you do it again the next day. And then when you feel better, when you feel good, your work, your output is going to be so much greater. So much greater. But you need to show up regardless of how you feel, and that is discipline. If you aren't disciplined, you're never going to do anything in this world because you cannot always feel perfect. You cannot always feel 100%. You are not always going to want to do it. You're not always going to want to show up. You're not always going to want to put in the work. You're not always going to want to save money. You're not always going to want to eat good. You're not always going to want to stick to your diet. But if you do it, you are going to be an outlier. Do you want to be an outlier or not? Seriously, who are you? Do you want to be who you say you want to be? Because if you want to be this person and your actions don't align with what that person would do, then you don't really want it. You don't really want to be them. Do you do what you're supposed to do? You want good grades? Do you do your homework? Do you study? Like, do you show up? Do you do the thing regardless of how you feel? All right. I don't know why I got so fired up. I mean, I do know why. It's because so many people go throughout life and they say they want to do this and they say they want to do that, but they never take action on their goals. How can you just not do what you know you have to do, what you know you want to do? How can you just not do it? How can you just talk and talk and talk and never have the actions to back it up? Words are just noise. Words talk, words make noise, but numbers scream. And the only way to get numbers is to act. You can talk all you want. You can talk all you want. God gave you the ability to talk. You can speak. You can talk freely. You can say you're going to do this. You can say you're going to do that. But are you going to do it? Are you going to act? Are you going to take action? Words make noise, but numbers scream. Talk without action is nothing. It's just noise. Talk without action is just noise. All right. Well, I've been getting some more views on these videos. So if anybody made it this long, I just want to say I am so grateful for you. And I am truly honored that I'm starting to get more views on my videos. Even if I was only getting 1 view, I'd probably still say this. But I'm just starting to see some of the results from my actions. And I just want to say thank you to whoever is watching this, if anybody made it this far. I'm sorry. I know that this isn't the usual vibe of my videos, and this isn't the usual vibe of who I am as a person either. But I just wanted to say this, and I hope that this message can inspire somebody, and I hope that this doesn't turn you away from me or my videos. But I just wanted to talk. I just wanted to make a point. So the message of today's video is do what you are supposed to do. The results are not a surprise when you do what you are supposed to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.